I'm really excited to share an amazing resource with you guys that the Seattle Public Library has put together. They've put together a collection of ebooks and audiobooks that are going to be always available. That means as many people as want can check them out at any given time. And they've done this because schools are closed and they want to make sure that our kids have really good books to read. I've looked through the books and there are fantastic titles. And I wanted to just walk you guys through how to access these titles. So the first thing you'll need is this link. You can click on it or you can copy it. And when you follow this link, you will come to a screen that looks like this. You'll see at the top, it says always available children's fiction. And that's one of the things they have. They also have other categories. We'll talk about that in a second. You'll also see right up at top here, it says Harry Potter at home, read or listen to the first Harry Potter book, no wait. As many people as want can borrow that either as a regular book or regular meaning what's called an ebook. So you would read it on a screen, or as an audiobook where you would listen to it. So the books in this collection are, like I said, either ebooks or audiobooks. And at the bottom, you can see down here, this is where you would check to see if it was an ebook or an audiobook. It'll tell you that. So if you were actually on this website and you scrolled down, you would see a lot of different categories. These are 3 of the categories they have. Some of the categories are by topic. So this one is called Love Our Earth, and it has some graphic nonfiction in it, as well as a more traditional narrative book. And then they have always available children's nonfiction. So this is all the nonfiction, not just these titles, but this category is all the nonfiction books that are available. And they also have always available picture books. So you could go to any one of these, whichever one you felt like was right for your child or your children. When you go to when you see one of these categories, like always available children's nonfiction, there's a button or a tab over here that says See All. And if you click on that, it will open up a screen that goes through and shows you all of the different titles in that category. And we're going to look at that a little bit more closely. So once you hit the See All button, it'll take you to a page that looks like this. This is the page for the always available children's nonfiction. And you can just scroll down like this to see all the different books and just look through, and you'll see there are lots of pages, so you can go forward to the next page and it'll bring up more books. But the other thing that you can do if you wanted a more targeted search is to look over here on the left side. So right now they have the availability filter set to any books that are available now, and I would leave the filter on that so that you know you can check the books out right away. You can also filter by just ebooks or just audiobooks. So you would just click this and go down, and you can pick one of these different kinds of ebooks, including this one. This one is kind of cool. It's the Overdrive Read Along. There are only 5 books in this category, but there are others in the other categories. So that would be a place where your child could look at the words and listen to them simultaneously. So it's kind of an ebook and an audiobook together. There also are audiobooks here. So you can filter by that. You can go down here towards the bottom. There are 2 ways that you can look and see if the book is likely to be a good reading level for your child. You can either look at the Lexile measures, which are here, or, which is maybe a little simpler, you can look at the text difficulty. And they have listed which books are likely to be kind of on grade level for the different grades. So that's what you can do once you hit the See All. And then if you find a book, you're going to go ahead and hit the borrow button. So like this, and then it'll take you to this screen, and we'll talk about that in a second. Okay, so after you've picked the book that you would like to borrow and click on the Borrow tab, it's going to take you to a screen that looks like this. And it's going to ask you, it says, please sign in. But it also says, need a library card, get a free one instantly using your mobile number. So right now, while the public libraries are closed, they're making it super, super easy to sign up for a library card, even if you don't have one. So if you do already have a library card, you're going to put your card number here and you're going to put your PIN here and sign in, and then it will allow you to borrow the book. If you need to sign up for a library card, you're going to click this tab down here, sign in using a mobile number, and that's all you're going to have to do. So then if you click the tab to get a new library card, it'll take you to this screen, which says no library card, no problem. And you're just going to put your mobile number in this gray box right here. And then click the button that says send verification code. Then they'll send a verification code to your phone. And once you click on that link and verify, you'll be able to borrow your book. The last thing to say is that you don't need a special device to read these ebooks or to listen to the audiobooks. Any device should work. But you might need to download one of these two apps, either the Libby app or the Kindle app. Either one is totally fine. Both are free. You just need to go to an app store and download it onto your device. And then whichever one you pick, whether you want the Libby one or the Kindle one, then after you click the borrowing tab, it'll ask you which way you want your book delivered, and you just pick the appropriate one. You can either, if you picked it to download a Kindle app, then you would ask for it to be downloaded to that. And if you asked for the Libby app, they might ask you for Libby, or they might ask you Overdrive. Libby and Overdrive are the same thing. So I hope that you will really enjoy this collection of books and that your kids will read lots of things. Reading or listening to audiobooks is fantastic and will really, really support their growth as a reader. So please do take advantage of this resource. Thanks very much. I hope this helped.